Let me get my.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
Good. I got a text from Jackie that Nachum didn't sign up, but he said he did. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. She sent me a text that said that he was joining, so
All right. Can you give me one second?
good. Hi there. How are you? Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you
Great.
doing?
Good. Lovely.
All right, let's see
Good.
here. Okay. All right, so let's see what time it is. We're good. Okay, so if you guys want to grab some weights and a band, we'll use that to start. If you have a ring and you want to grab a ring to stretch out with, we can do that also. All right, so let's get started. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna take our ring. We'll start lying down. And we're gonna go ahead and place the ring on both of our feet. So go ahead, lie down, take the ring on both feet to start. And I want you to make sure that you press the tailbone nice and heavy, or if you have a band, whatever, just hold on to the band. Tailbone is nice and heavy, abs draw in. You're gonna go ahead and pull that ring in towards you, trying to keep the tailbone down on the mat. And then release. So you're just pulling as much as you can, trying to keep that tailbone down and release. Pull in, so you should feel a nice stretch through the back of the legs here. Let's do 3 more. And the last one. And release. Okay, so the left leg is going to go down, right leg is going to stay on that ring. Again, same thing, we'll do 3 pulls. You're going to go ahead and pull the right knee in, or the right leg in, keeping that tailbone nice and heavy. And then release. So we pull and release. The last one, pull and release. Okay, so release the left hand, take the right hand on the ring and bring the leg out to the side. Make sure that that left hip is staying down. And then now you're gonna switch the grip and let the right leg go over towards the left side. Keep that right hip down. So think about this as the IT band stretch, not a twist for the spine. And then bring it back into center. Let's switch the legs, left leg on the ring, pull the ring in towards you and release. Pull it in towards you and release. Last one. Keep that tailbone nice and heavy and release. All right, release the right hand, open out to the left. Make sure the right hip is staying down. Bring both legs, bring that leg up towards the ceiling, cross it over, excuse me. And then bring it back into center. Okay, we're gonna release the ring. We'll place the ring down for now. Let's do a couple of bridges to warm up our back. So you're gonna bring your feet down towards the ground, arms are long, heels grounded. So go ahead and lift the toes up so that we don't use the toes. And we're gonna go ahead and tuck the tailbone under, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and then lower back down. So let's just do that a couple more times. Lift up, press the hips up, toes are lifted, and we lower back down. Last one, hold it up here, keep the toes lifted, keep the chin away from the chest, shoulders down. Can you get a little bit higher? Squeeze the glutes. And lower all the way down. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, you're going to take the right leg, cross that right ankle over your left foot, your left thigh. Okay, all right. So we're going to lift the hips up, press the hips up here, and then lower all the way down. So that right leg is bent, left heel is down on the ground. Press up and lower. All right, we'll do 5 more here. 5, and lower, 4, and lower, 3, lower, move nice and slowly with control, 2, lower, last one, we're gonna hold it up, hold, try to get the hips leveled, press the hips up towards the ceiling, and lower all the way down. Go ahead and place the right foot down, left ankle crosses over right thigh. All right, we go ahead and lift up for 5 and lower. Now the goal is to lift the hips up, but keep the hips leveled, right? So check out what your hips are doing. Make sure that that left hip is not lifting up higher than the right. We got 2 more. And last one. And lower down. That's a nice little hip opener there. Okay, so from here, we're gonna place the soles of the feet together. The knees are gonna drop out to the right, okay? Arms are gonna be down by the side. Now, what I want you to do is press the feet into each other, and you're gonna lift the hips up. So you should only be able to go a couple of inches up off of the ground, and then you're gonna lower back down. So press the feet into each other and lower back down. So if you're pressing the feet together, you'll feel the inner thighs activate. You'll feel the front of the hips start to open and lower back down. You should feel your hamstrings firing up a little bit and lower. The last one we're going to do here, lift and lower. Perfect. Okay. All right. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and take our ring. If you have it, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Place your ring in between your knees. If you don't have a ring, you can use a pillow or just use nothing, okay? Place your feet back down. We're gonna do bridges now with the ring to activate the inner thighs a little bit more. So I want your heels close to your glutes. Press the hands down. You're gonna lift up. You're gonna squeeze the knees together. Now you can do this without the ring too. And then release and lower. So you're going to press up, squeeze, release, and lower. And if you have that ring, the goal is to try to get those knees to almost touch. So I don't want you to rush going up and down, trying to do as many as you can. I want you to think about trying to squeeze that knee as close together as possible. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Perfect. Lift, squeeze. If you don't have that ring, I want you to imagine that you're squeezing something so that you feel those inner thighs activate. And that pelvic floor turn on. Let's do 4 more. Lift, squeeze, and release. Lift, squeeze, and release. Last 2, squeeze, release. Last one, we're gonna lift, squeeze. We're gonna hold here, hold the squeeze. All right, little tiny micro squeezes in. Squeeze, squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Perfect, okay. Place the ring down. We're gonna do a couple of single leg bridges. So make sure the knees are in line with the hips and your heels are kind of close in towards your glutes. Go ahead and lift the hips up. You're gonna take the right leg up into tabletop. Keep the hips leveled before you start to move. Go ahead and extend the leg out and bend it in. Extend out and in. Out and in. Perfect. And breathe. All right, we're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it out. Now we lift up and lower, up and lower. 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bend that knee down, lower down, reset here. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, let's lift up again. Left knee in tabletop. All right, here we go. Extend and bend. Level out the hips. Try to extend the leg out so both knees are in line. Chin is off of the chest and you're keeping your shoulders relaxed. All right, we go for 8, 7, 6, 4, last 3, 2, last 1, okay, up and down. You got 8, 6, ground down through the right foot. 3, 2, and last one, bend the knee and lower all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. You can rock from side to side here. Perfect. Let's start to warm up the abs. Okay, so we're gonna start like this. You're gonna go ahead and extend your arms overhead. Feet are down on the ground. Tailbone is heavy, okay? We're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Bring the arms all the way down by the hips. Palms face down, okay? Reach towards the heels, curl up as high as you can, keeping the low back on the mat, and then lower back down. So we're gonna flow nice and slow, okay? So inhale, exhale, hands come down. And lift up. Now, if you want a more challenge, you can lift the feet off of the ground, but even keeping your feet down, you should be maximizing this move. So as you bring the arms down, can you curl up even higher and then lower back down? So find that point where you feel like, oh, I curled up enough, and then try to push a couple more inches up. That'll activate the abs a little bit more. And lower. Let's do 4 more. Lower. Last 3. And lower. Last 2. Lower. Last one, we're gonna hold. Hold here. All right, now we're gonna crunch up, couple more inches and down. Up and down. Up and down. So little tiny crunches. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right, 3. We're gonna hold it on 1, 2. Last one, hold it to your max. Hold it here. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Beautiful. All right, so that was a little warm up for the abs. Hopefully you started to feel some heat there. Okay, so from here, we're gonna bring the left leg into tabletop. We're gonna bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, so now we normally do these when we're on our knees, and we do this when we're kind of flip the other way. We're gonna do it this way this time. Okay, so we're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up, hold here. Okay, now you're gonna extend the arm, extend the leg. So this is your like dead bug, right? We're gonna just go ahead and stay with the right hand and the left leg. Now, make sure that you're not creating any tension in the neck. You're keeping that nice soft shoulder. Extend and bring it back in. Beautiful. You can make this harder by adding weights. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold here. Keep the leg straight this time. We're going to bring the leg straight up, tap the hand to that leg, and straighten out. Tap the hand to that ankle. Try to get that hand as high as possible. And down. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lower down, relax. Let's take it to the other side. So right knee bends, left arm extends up towards the ceiling, right arm is down. Okay, abs in. You're gonna extend and bend. Extend and bend. Perfect. Now make sure you're watching your hips, right? There should be no wobbling here in the torso. And you're trying to maximize each move, right? So every time you extend the arms out, make sure you're extending and reaching, like you're almost trying to touch opposite walls with the feet and the hands. Okay. All right, let's do 5 more. 3, 2. The last one, hold the leg straight. Now, tap that ankle and lower back down. Tap and lower. Tap and lower. All right, we got 6. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Beautiful. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. All right, we're gonna bring both legs up towards the ceiling now. We're gonna extend the arms overhead. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Bring those hands up towards the ceiling like you're gonna try to touch your toes. All right, you're gonna curl up a couple inches and lower down. Up a couple of inches and lower down. My head is not resting on the mat. I'm just going up higher and lower, higher and lower, never resting my head. So getting a nice deep workout in the upper abs. All right, let's do 5. 4, keep those legs squeezed together. 3, 2. Last one, hold and lower all the way down. Bend both knees, keep the arms, let's keep the arms out to the side actually. You're gonna squeeze the legs together, okay? This is that little spinal twist for the low abs. Go ahead and drop the legs over towards the right. Bring them back into center and towards the left and center. So right, center, left, center. Now it's okay if the tailbone lifts up. We've done these a couple of times in class. The main goal here is to keep the shoulders down and away from the ears and center. So flow at your own pace. Try to use your breath with each movement. So no holding your breath. All right, so we're gonna make this a little harder. So as you drop your legs over to the side, this time go ahead and hold here. Extend the legs out, bend the knees in, bring it back into center. So drop them, extend, bend, and back to center. Right, extend, bend, and center. So as you're doing this, make sure that the shoulders are staying down, right? The low abs are the ones that are working here. Shoulders stay grounded. Go to your max. And then back in. Let's do a couple more. Let's do 2 more to each side. Here we go. And 2. And last one to the right. And last one to the left. And back into center. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and rotate onto our side, but only a little bit. Keep your head down. So my right arm is still extended out to the side. I'm going to drop my legs over towards the right side. So now my left shoulder is the only thing that's off of the mat, okay? Perfect. Okay, so bottom leg can stay bent. You're going to extend that left arm overhead, okay? The left leg is going to extend out. So just like we did tapping our toes, our ankle with our hands, we're going to do that here. So you're going to use your right hand to press down into the mat, to lift up and tap your hand to your ankle, and then lower back down. Lift up, tap your hand to your ankle, and back down. So it's my left hand is tapping my left ankle and lowering back down. You're pressing into the right hand so that you actually can lift yourself up and down. Lift up and down. Perfect. Up and down. Up and down. Lift up and down. Up and down. You got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower all the way down. Now you can rotate to the other side. For me, I'm going to just go ahead and switch over so I can keep looking at the camera. Left arm is going to extend out. Bottom leg is bent, so my left leg is bent. The right leg is straight. Right arm is extended. We're going to press down into the left elbow to lift up and lower back down. So I'm tapping my right hand to my right ankle. And again, the goal is to kind of get as high as you can, right? Use that left elbow to help you lift up. Tap and lower. Tap and lower. And lower. Perfect. All right, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower all the way down. You can rotate onto your back. Give yourself a little hug. Rock from side to side here. Perfect. All right, so from right here, we're gonna go into our bicycle. So keep your right knee into your chest, left leg extends out, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Perfect, pull that right knee in, and we're gonna switch. pull that left knee in, and switch, and switch, switch. Point those toes, try to get that leg nice and long. Think about giving a little kiss to your knee every time you pull yourself in a little closer. That. Beautiful. All right, let's do 3 more. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Bring both knees in, give yourself a little hug, and we're gonna rock and roll up to seated. So we're gonna do that rolling like a ball. So bring the knees in, roll up, and roll back. Give yourself a couple of these. So maybe like 3 or 4. Remember, try not to get your toes to touch the floor. You wanna keep them lifted. And on your last one, stay up all the way. Perfect, okay. So we're gonna come on up. Can you guys hear me? Everybody can hear me okay? Okay, all right, perfect. So we're gonna kneel on our mat. And if you have weights, let's go ahead and use them, okay? So we're gonna kneel, and I'll kneel this way so you can see me. And we're gonna kind of hinge forward just a little bit, okay? You're gonna hold your weights in your arms. If you don't have weights, don't worry about it. You can do this without weights. Okay, you're gonna hinge forward, neck is long. You're gonna open the arms out into a T and then bring the hands back down. So arms out and in. Now remember, a lot of times when we do this, we start to look down at our belly button. I want you to look at the mat out in front of you. And it's okay if you can't bring the arms all the way down towards the floor. You can also lift up off of your heels. This will make it a little harder, right? So now you're working your quads, you're working your glutes. Now remember to try to squeeze the shoulder blades, right? That's what we're working here, those rhomboids. So think about bringing the arms up enough that you're squeezing the shoulders together. We're gonna do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. The last one, we're gonna hold it open, hold here. All right, little pulses up, up, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake out your shoulders. All right, sink back down into your heels. I have super light weights, so I'm gonna take them both in one hand, okay? We're gonna do tricep presses, but we're gonna do one arm at a time. So the left hand is gonna be on your left thigh. Right elbow is gonna be bent, and you wanna keep the right elbow really close to the head. Draw the abs in, no arching of the back. We're gonna go straight up, and we're gonna bend. Straight up, and bend. Up, and down. Perfect. So elbow is gonna stay really close to that head, right? Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. A lot of time we start to shrug that right shoulder. We're gonna do 5 more. 4, 3. Sandy, bring your elbow a little closer to your head. 2, and last one. Go ahead and switch over to the other side. So place the right hand on your leg, bring that elbow close to your head. You go up and down. Little overhead press. Perfect. Last 3, 2, last 1, and relax. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and place both weights on either hand. You're gonna bring the elbows back. We're gonna hinge forward once more. Again, feel free to lift. We're gonna extend and bend. We're doing both at the same time. Abs pull in, make sure you have a nice long spine so you're not looking down at your knees. You're not arching the back. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one we hold back, little tiny pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Place the weights down next to you. We're gonna go ahead and place our hands on the mat. I want you to create like a diamond with your fingers. So you have this diamond shape on the mat. You're gonna go ahead and walk your knees back, and you're gonna bring your hips forward. So hips go forward, knees back. We have this diamond shape. So this is a modified push-up, okay? Again, targeting the triceps. You're gonna bend the elbows and press yourself up. Now, really important that you don't start to stick that butt out. You wanna keep the butt squeezed in. You're bending and extending the elbow joint. Again, focusing more on the triceps than the chest on this one, okay? We got 8, 7, 6, keep squeezing those glutes, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last one, press yourselves up, take a child's pose. Go ahead and sink back into your heels, reach the arms long, take a big deep inhale, and exhale here. Awesome. Okay. So if you have those bands, we're gonna do a little glute work. So take your band, place it over your leg, and bring that band right above your knee, okay? We're gonna lie down on our side. Doesn't matter which side you choose to do first, we're gonna do both. So my legs are bent. We're gonna do that clam to start. So go ahead and glue your heels together and bring the heels back towards the glutes, okay? Lift the feet off of the ground, keep the thigh down. You're gonna open and close. Open and close. So the goal is to try to get it open as much as possible to push that band so that you're activating through the glutes, right? Make sure your waistline is lifted. You can be on your elbows like this, or you can lift up if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Perfect. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. We're gonna lift up, hold, little tiny pulses up from your mats. Up, 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Extend both legs out now. Flex the foot. We're gonna take the leg up and down, but I want you to lift up through the heel. So don't point the toes up towards the ceiling. Lift up through the heel and then lower back down. My band is sliding. Okay, we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Perfect. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, last one, lift up, hold. All right, little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, you have a second to recover here. We got one more thing to do, okay? You're gonna bend both knees. All right, so now you're gonna extend that top leg out and bend it in. Extend the top leg out and bend it in. Extend and bend. So the bottom knee is bent. You're pressing kind of through your hamstrings to extend that leg. Drive down through the heel. Find that activation in the glutes. If you're not finding it, you're probably not flexing through the foot. Okay, let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, kicking the foot out, 3, 2, last one, and come on in. All right, let's work on the other side. So we'll start with that clam on the other side. Bend both knees, bring those heels up, heels glued together, pull the waistline up, lift the heels. You open and close. Open and close. Nice. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Heels stay lifted. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2. The last one, we're gonna lift up, little tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Extend both legs out, flex the foot. We lift and lower, lift and lower. Perfect. 4, 3, 2. The last one, we're gonna lift it up, little tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, quick recovery, bend both knees in. Okay, I know glutes are burning. All right, that top hand down. Okay, so you're gonna extend, flex the foot, kick out, and bring that knee back in. Kick out, and bring that knee back in. Out, and in. Flex it out, and in. Kick it straight up. 4, last 3, 3, 2, and last one, and relax. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna rotate onto our backs. Take that band and slide it over the arches of your foot. Okay, so we're lying on our back. You have the band in the arches of your foot. You're gonna bring your knees up into tabletop. We're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. You can bring your hands behind your head. Now we're gonna take those bicycles, and I know I said bicycles before, but I actually meant single leg stretch. This time we're doing bicycles. Elbow to knee, and switching from side to side. And don't rush through these, right? Keep tension in the band the entire time. If you don't have a band, don't worry about it. Do this without the band. All right, let's do 8. 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and last one. To each side, lower all the way down. Go ahead and remove the band, bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and roll up to seated. So extend the legs out in front of you, bring the arms overhead. Let's take a big, deep inhale. And you're gonna exhale, roll all the way up, trying to keep your legs down onto the ground. Go ahead and reach forward past your feet. Reach, 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 reach. And then stack up tall. Begin to roll back down. We're gonna do this 3 times, all the way down. Bring the arms up and over, squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a big, deep inhale. And exhale, roll all the way up to seated and reach forward and stack up tall. The last one that we do, roll all the way down, arms overhead, keep those legs squeezed together, inhale and exhale, roll all the way up, try to keep your feet down, reach those arms forward, fold over and stack up top. All right, let's do that soft. So open the legs at about mat width apart. Arms come out to the side. Flex the feet. We're gonna inhale and exhale. Rotate to the right. Press the hand forward. Look back at that hand in the back and then stack up tall. Rotate, hinge, reach, and back up. Like you're trying to saw that pinky to pinky, and back up. Now see if you can look back. Find that nice little twist through the shoulders, through that torso, and back, and twist, and back, twist, rotate, twist, and up. Keep twisting. Let's do a couple more. Twist. Okay, on this one, just stop wherever you are. Hold it here. If you can grab your ankle or your foot, grab somewhere there. Stay here. Keep looking back. Press your hand into your leg so that you rotate a little bit more, looking back. Finding a little bit more of a twist. And then stack up tall. Switch to the other side. Hinge and hold. And then come back up to seated. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and come on up to a forward fold. So place your feet down and then just come up into a forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Let the back of the legs start to relax. Let the shoulders relax. Let the head kind of just sway from side to side here. Okay, so we're gonna do our Pilates push-up, okay? So from here, ground the feet down. We're gonna go ahead and roll up to standing all the way. Bring the arms overhead. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands onto the mat, and we're gonna walk our hands out into a plank. You're gonna give me one push-up. You're gonna press all the way back and come back to that standing position. Roll up nice and slowly, bring the arms up overhead. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. All right, walk the hands out. Now, as you're walking the hands out, the goal is to try to keep your hips as still as possible. Bring the shoulders over the wrist, give me a push-up, and then walk yourself back. So you're gonna flow like this. Inhale, come up, and exhale, forward fold. Walk out, trying to keep those hips as still as possible. Come into your plank, give me a push-up, and then press all the way back. And roll all the way up. Okay, let's do two more. Forward fold, walk all the way out. Push up and press all the way back. All right, we got one more and then we're gonna hold it in our plank position. We're gonna walk all the way out. We're gonna do that push up. Then we're gonna hold it in the plank position. Stay here, draw the abs in, make sure the quads are engaged. Okay. So, take a deep breath. We're gonna press into our downward dog from here. So we're gonna exhale, press the hips up, shoot the hips back, and then come back into that plank position. Okay? So press back. See if you can get the heels down, right? Try to press back as far as you can with the glutes up towards the ceiling, and then come back down. Find that nice stretch, right? Go up, hold, and then come back into that plank position. Press up, hold, and then plank. Perfect. And two more here. Plank, Last one. And plank, right. Okay, from your plank, you're gonna hold here, you're gonna tap the right leg out to the side, bring it back into center, and then tap the left leg out and center. Right leg out, center, left leg out, center. All right, let's flow. And center, left, center. All right, you got 8, 7, 6, yourself lifted, 5, draw the abs in, 4, 3, almost done, 2, last one, and come down onto your knees, take a child's pose, catch your breath, come back up to kneeling. Okay, so knees are right underneath the hips. Okay, so we're gonna work on some twists here. So you're gonna take the right arm out to the side. Now you're gonna thread that needle. You're gonna bring that right arm all the way across. Go as far as you can with that right arm, and then bring it back out. Twist, 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 and really focus on that reach, and then back out. Really focus on that reach and out. Twist and out. Now, obviously, you can make this harder by not being on your knees and going back into that plank position. Okay? Reach, twist, and back. Twist. Look at where you're twisting, right? Try to guide your hands with your gaze. And let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Place that hand down. Let's take the left hand out to the side. We're gonna thread that needle, reach, and then come back up. Reach, and back up into that plank. Reach, back up. Beautiful. You got this. We're almost done. 7. All right, we got 8, 9. Last one. Place that hand down. Take a child's pose once more. And we're going to stretch out the shoulders. So from your child's pose, go ahead and take the left hand. We'll start with the left hand. Thread that needle under and let the head rest. So you're bringing that, yeah, so kind of the same movement, but we're taking it into a stretch. Hold here. Look underneath your right armpit. Keep your arms as straight as possible. Perfect. Come back up to that downward, to that little child's pose position. Thread the needle on the other side. So right arm goes under. Reach those hands long to try to like almost touch opposite walls. And then back up. Perfect. Come back into that tabletop position. Okay, so you're going to take the right leg out for me now. Make sure that you're keeping your hips level, so don't let that right hip lift up. Okay, so we're still kind of working the abs. Now you're going to bring that right knee to your right elbow. And I want you to see if you can rest it like almost on top of your right elbow and then press it back. So bring it in, tap it as high as you can on that right arm, and then bring it back, right? The work comes in from bringing that knee to that elbow. So don't just like tap it. I want you to kind of hold it there for a second, and then back. So you should feel the waistline work here. Glutes are working. Shoulders are definitely working. Press it back. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, Last one, we're gonna hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that knee down. Let's take it to the other side. So left leg extends. Draw the abs in. Focus on your form. Bring that left knee, left elbow. And press out. Try to get that knee as high as you can on that arm. If you can go above that elbow, that's awesome. Perfect. All right, let's do 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold and release. Take that child's pose one more time. Catch your breath. All right, let's take it into a couple of stretches. So you're gonna bring that left leg forward, right leg stays down. Okay, so right knee is down. You're gonna press the hips forward here. You can keep your hands down for now. If you wanna lift up and get a deeper stretch, you can. But we can start here. And then go ahead and extend that left leg, shoot the hips back, bring the toes off of the ground. Now find the stretch in the hamstrings and then press forward. If you want to lift up, again, get a deeper stretch, you can. And then shoot it back. So we're just kind of moving through this motion front and back, getting a stretch on the hamstrings and the hip flexors. All right, last one, we're gonna stay forward. So you're gonna stay here. Now place your hands on your knees, lift yourself up. So bring the shoulders down away from the ears, keep pressing the hips forward. And now we're gonna take the arms up towards the ceiling and we're gonna kind of just hold here. So we're in a deep lunge. My hips are forward, so my knees are no longer underneath my hips. I'm pressing forward, trying to open up those hip flexors. Let's maybe take our gaze up towards the ceiling, give ourselves a little tiny mild back bend, and then place the hands down. We're gonna switch the knee. So left knee goes down, right knee is up. Now right foot is up. All right, so we're gonna press the hips forward and shoot it back. And find whichever side is a little bit stickier. Maybe you need to hold that pose a little bit more. I can definitely feel my left hip a little tighter. So just spend a little bit extra time opening up those hip flexors. All right. Last one. We're gonna come to that forward position and then begin to lift ourselves up. Press our hands onto our knee, press the hips forward. Now we're gonna take the arms up, hold here, maybe gaze up, give yourself a tiny little bit of a back bend. And place the hands down. All right, now we're gonna tuck the left toes under. We're gonna push ourselves up to a forward fold once more. So now you're in that forward fold. You're gonna hold here, sway from side to side. And then we're gonna slowly roll all the way up to standing. Okay, so we're gonna practice our balance a little bit. So feet are gonna be hip width apart. We're gonna ground the toes. And I want you to go ahead and lift up onto your heels, or lift up onto your toes. So you're lifting your heels. Okay, so heels are lifted. Beautiful, okay. So we're gonna take the arms up towards the ceiling. Heels are lifted. We're gonna inhale. We're gonna exhale, keeping our heels lifted. We're gonna forward fold down, try to scrape our hands onto the ground, and then come back up. Okay, so scrape the hands down to the ground and come back up. So all you're doing is kind of staying on your tippy toes as you bend down. Give me like a little forward fold, and then come right back up. Perfect. Let's do 2 more. So taking that gaze down to the ground throws your balance slightly off. On the next one, go ahead and bend down. And now you're gonna come up only halfway. I'm still on my tippy toes. Stay looking down. Perfect. Hold here. You got 5, 4, 3. We're gonna shift the gaze up. 2. And last one, stand up. Shift the gaze up. Keep on your tippy toes. And lower the heels down. All right. So you're gonna take the left knee up. Left knee is up. Okay, we're gonna hold here. Now from here, you're gonna go ahead and try to extend that left leg out and bend it in. Keep the gaze forward, right? Find a focal point and stay there. Out and in. We're gonna do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. This is nice and simple, but now we're gonna make it harder. Now you're gonna bend that knee. You're gonna shoot the leg back. The gaze goes down. Okay? Bend the knee, come back into standing. Shoot the leg back. Gaze goes down. And back up. If you want to take your arms out to the side, if you feel like that's better for you, go ahead and do so. If you want to bring the hands up into prayer pose, whatever you need to get that balance to fall in line. But if you move nice and slowly, you should be able to do that. Let's do 1 more. And place that foot down, shake the legs out. Let's see how our balance is on the other side. Right knee up, find a focal point. Go ahead and extend and bend. Extend and bend. Perfect. You got 5, the last 4. My balance is definitely better on my right side than my left. 3, 2. The last one, we're gonna bend that knee, hold. All right, the gaze is gonna go down, the leg shoots back. And I'm needing to focus a little bit more on this side, and that's okay, right? Balance is one of those things that is ever changing. It changes depending on your sleep. But the one thing that is consistent with balance is that as we age, it gets worse and worse. So it's something that we need to practice. All right, shoot it back. And forward. Last one, shoot it back. Gaze goes down and back up. Place that foot down, shake it out. Let's bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, lift up off of those heels. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbow. Sway from side to side. Release the elbows. And slowly roll all the way up. Bring the arms up one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Do you need to speak to me?
I just wanted to ask how the kids were doing in school.
Oh, so far so good. They're doing great. I mean, they're so happy. So we've had no accidents. Nobody's gotten sick. So
Thank God.
thank goodness, you know.
No, I'm rooting for those kids because they got to go back. They got to.
They're so happy to be back. It's like a different, like, it's a different, they're different kids, you know, now that they're back.
Well, none of us, I mean, this being isolated is tough, but I'm happy the kids are good.
I know. Thank you so much.
I'll see you soon. I'll see you
Bye.
next year. Bye-bye.